So if you're a fitness coach or any type of coach, essentially what this video is going to do for you is it's going to teach you how to scale your business in less than 5 minutes, okay? So obviously on the right side here, I have the most important parts of scaling your business, probably the 4 main pillars that you need to follow. So number 1 is obviously having consistent traffic and having consistent eyeballs onto your offer and your personal brand. Number 2 is having an automated backend, which obviously removes you from the trenches and you won't have to be sending out cold DMs and all that bullshit. Number 3 is having a valuable offer to obviously up your closing rate and obviously just sign on more people and make up your prices, make the prices that people are paying. Those multi-thousand-dollars actually seem legit, which they are. And number 4 is scalable and predictable service delivery, so that every single person that you enroll turns into a case study that you can then leverage within your front end marketing to drive even more traffic, push them through your back end, and keep selling them your offer. And it's just rinse and repeat from there. Okay. So obviously we have the top of funnel, which is obviously cold traffic, the middle of funnel, which is like warmer traffic, and then the bottom of funnel, which is obviously the people that you have converted into appointments, and then obviously where you sell them the offer. Okay, then there they obviously become a client, and then you have to service deliver for the client. Okay, so how it actually works is like this. Okay, so you have 2 choices when it comes to driving traffic. Number 1, you can either go the organic route or you could go the paid route, and I genuinely really do recommend the paid route, especially nowadays. Okay, honestly, organic content is not what it used to be back in 2021, 2020, 2019. Organic content was the shit, not anymore. If you want consistent traffic, follow ads, Instagram, or just ads in general, paid ads are the way to go. Okay, so if I were to choose one of them, I would 100% choose the paid route, because the paid route is more sustainable for the long term. Okay, and that's exactly what we want to do. All right. Then in terms of automating your backend, I will implement an AI setter within your infrastructure, which I will build out myself and prompt once, and then place it within your backend forever. Okay, and obviously this is going to know the ins and outs of your business. I'm going to give it a fat ass prompt. I'm also going to give you a sheet that you can kind of just like fill out real quick, basics of your business, so that obviously when I'm coding it and when I'm building it out, obviously I could just it'll just be streamlined for me, and it'll be 10 times easier, so that instead of us having to hop on a call, you just send it over to me, and then I'll just prompt it out, and then boom, we're good. We test it out on the call, and then boom, we launch. Okay, and then number 3, in terms of the sales mechanism and selling people into your program, obviously the AI setter is going to message everybody that follows you from your lead generation follow ad, and then from there, they're going to have a combo in the DMs back and forth or whatever, right? It's going to follow a simple framework that I've also, put in one of my videos that you could go ahead and check out if you want to go ahead and replicate that if you have a setter, or you set your appointments yourself. Then obviously you're going to take your call, or if you have a closer, closer's going to take your call, and then obviously sell into your offer, your high ticket offer, 3 to 10K. Okay. And if you do this correctly, you frame yourself correctly, then you should close. Now we're into number 4, which is service delivery. Okay, so what's going to happen here is obviously you need to onboard them very smoothly. The whole point is to turn them into a case study, and we need to be very smart in terms of turning them into a case study. So we're going to map it out. So number 1 is onboarding. You want the onboarding to go very smooth to mitigate refunds. Okay, then there are 2 main factors when it comes to service delivery. Number 1 is info, which is the obvious initial ramp up at the beginning, so that they can be up to date with basically everything, so that you don't have to reteach them like a kindergartner again. And then accountability, so that all the stuff that they learn, you just keep them accountable. If they keep taking action, they turn into a case study. It's inevitable. Okay, so info, you combat that. And you ramp them up with course material. Okay, so they could watch it over and over without you having to explain the same thing thousands of times to thousands of other people. Okay, then you have a community of all your clients to keep each other accountable, so that they can network or whatever. Then obviously 1-to-many coaching calls instead of 1-on-1 coaching calls. Okay, so they can just come in, ask you questions. I recommend doing this once or twice a week. If you do this correctly, every single person that comes into your program will turn into a case study, which you can then leverage within your front end marketing to drive and sign on even more people. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you want to implement the system within your business, DM me on Instagram.